morning, Buck. I read everyone, he just got to the spot. I was gonna get him walking up, but I made sure that everything's in his buckets. Hi, baby. You ready? Look, mommy got you apples and peanuts. Yeah, come on. Come on. Stay here. Come here. Come here. I know, baby. It's a little noisy because my next door neighbor is there mowing the lawn. Hi, big boy. Oh, it's beautiful outside, guys. And you have no ticks on you, thank God. I don't see no bugs on him. My baby. Mommy loves you. I want to pet you. It's a little loud this morning because my next door neighbor is mowing the lawn. I put corn. I actually found acorns, a few of them, probably like 6 or 7 of them on my property. So I just threw them in a corn bucket after I dumped the corn in his bucket. I was hanging out with Bluey earlier. I wish I would have got him on video, but it was when I was waiting for Buck to come and I called his name a couple times. I didn't want the video. I felt like the video was going to be like 10 minutes long of just me waiting for Buck. So that's why I didn't record like the little ones here. Because then you guys would have just seen the little ones, then they would have left and we would have seen nothing for like 5 minutes. So that's why I usually start recording once I see Buck walking up or when Buck is here. Right, big boy? His hair is so pretty, the color over here, right? So nice. It's so nice, my baby. Mommy loves you. Oh, you're so soft. You're so soft, Buck. I've just seen a bee. And there's so many stink bugs now this time around. I noticed like a lot of stink bugs come out. Oh, I hate stink bugs. I don't know if you guys have them by you. Stink bugs is like these little brown flat bugs, and when you kill them, they stink. It has like a stinky smell. Oh, I have to tell you the story, what happened. It's pretty gross, so I'm sorry that I'm going to be sharing this with you guys. But it's something that happened to me this morning, and it's so gross. I almost threw up. I was playing with my son, and it was literally a half hour after his feed-in, like after his bottle. He burped and everything, so I was not expecting it for him to do that. I was playing with him, making him fly in the air, and then when I went to go kiss him by his mouth, boom, he threw up while my mouth was open, and literally threw up a little bit in my mouth, and I almost threw up. I was like, are you kidding me? I couldn't believe it. I was just like, oh my God. My husband was cracking up. He was like, oh, thank God it was you and not me. Because my husband's like, I have a weak stomach. I would have threw up. It was so gross. I was like, oh, man, like, why does this have to happen to me for? And I always said it to my husband that one day, something like that. You want me to put in your bucket? Come on, baby. I'll put the rest of the peanuts in your bucket. Because Alvin is not here to collect peanuts, so. Yeah, you see I put the acorns? I found a few acorns. Okay, Buck. Go eat, baby. Go eat. And I didn't even know. My father-in-law told me this morning that yesterday the people for the city, for like our town, they usually come in here in this forest and chop down any trees that look dead, which I'm surprised they didn't clean that stuff up because there's a few dead branches there. Like they'll come in here and like clean any trees that look really dead or hanging or whatever. And they'll cut the grass if there is grass on the floor, which there's really no grass on the floor. So I was telling my father-in-law, I was like, when was this? I was like, I usually try to keep myself like out here just in case if Buck gets scared. I try to be there for him. And my father-in-law was like, oh, that happened yesterday. He was like, yeah, you were inside. I was like, oh, damn, you should have told me. Because usually when that happens, Buck will stand on my side. He'll literally come all the way on my side and hang out like on my side when he feels scared. Like if there's people in here in the forest, like let's say the workers or whatever, like city people, he'll come onto my side and hang out on my side. So I was like, damn, I wish he was on my side. Like, I don't know if he came on my side when that happened, but he looks good. He's still here. He didn't leave. They didn't scare him off or anything, so that's good. Right, my big boy? Didn't scare you off? It's okay, Buck. Yeah, so that was the story that happened this morning to me. I'm sorry, guys. I keep talking and moving my hands like it's a habit. It's so bad. I shouldn't do it while I'm recording, but I'm sorry if the camera's a little like moving. That's my fault because when I move, I talk and I move my fingers, and I shouldn't do that because, you know, if I wasn't recording, I was talking to somebody, it's different. But I'm recording, I shouldn't do that. So at least the video could be more standstill, you know? So I'm sorry if it is moving around a little bit. And I did have an espresso this morning, so I feel like I could run a marathon right now. That's what happens when I drink espressos too. I can't stand still. Buck, I put acorns in your bucket. I put acorns in your bucket. You my big boy? Come here. You my big boy. Yeah. I love this boy so much. I love this boy. Your mommy's big boy. Thank God you have no ticks on you. I don't feel anything on his fur. Look at his fur. My big boy. Oh, his fur is dirty, but guys, my fingers are dirty right now. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, I don't even have napkins to clean my fingers. I'm about to use the little one's bowls to clean my fingers. Yep, I have to use the little one's bowls because my fingers have all dirt on it. All right, just cleaned it. Yeah, these fingers had all dirt on it. If I would show you what they look like when I'm done petting him, guys, it's not pleasant. It's like dirt. It's like if you're sticking your fingers in dirt. That's how it is petting a deer. Yeah, you hear the lawnmowers? That's next door. I gotta check my trail cam to see if I see anybody walking in here yesterday. That's why I keep a trail cam too, you know? Because I see like what goes on. Well, over here, what goes on. I can't see all the way down there. The trail cam doesn't get too far in. It gets a little bit like down there, but not too far. It gets mostly all here. Like the whole front, like where he's eating, it gets all here. Oh, I just seen a lanternfly flying. Where did it go? Like I just caught that lanternfly. I don't know where it went. It just flew like this. So if you guys seen something fly, that was a lanternfly. Those things are starting to come around again. I think it's because the weather is getting warmer again. Because last week we had cold weather. I didn't see no lanternflies, no stink bugs. Now this week, I noticed the weather's been warmer and I'm starting to see everything coming back. And I'm like, no. I'm like, don't come back. It's so nice without all like the mosquitoes, lanternflies, stink bugs. Like, you know, when you don't see none of those, it's like, oh, it's so peaceful outside. Then when you start seeing all the mosquitoes, the lantern bugs, and all that stuff, it's like, forget it. It's annoying. The Buck is here eating. He's having his breakfast. Took a little time to come. I noticed in the morning he takes a little longer to come, but I'm assuming it's because he's laying down, napping somewhere, or exploring the other side of the forest. Like I said, there is people around my neighborhood that know about him, and they do throw him apples. Because my next door neighbor told me that she talks to some of the people that live around the corner from here, and they told her like, oh, we throw apples when we see him. So I know Buck definitely he probably doesn't get as much food with them the way he does with me. He probably gets his big meals with me because he's always on time for dinner. So I think if those people try to feed him like during dinner time, they're not gonna find him because he'll be with me over here. But I think for breakfast, I have a feeling he's going by somebody who's feeding him too, but I could be wrong. My husband said that he probably just walks around. My husband's like, I don't think he'll walk up to anybody else but you, which I do believe that too. Who's there, Buck? Who's there? I don't know who's there. The city people are here. Well, Buck, baby, when you have to go, you just go. Mommy will be here anyway. Yeah, he's paying attention right now to like outside the road. Oh, and I still taste the milk, the baby's milk in my mouth. And I even brush my teeth. I use mouthwash. I can't get that milk taste out of my mouth. It's so gross. I was like, why did that have to happen? And I burped him. You know, guys, that was a gross story, but it did happen this morning. And I always heard stories that when you're like a first time mom, you're going to go through a lot of stuff. Like, you know, the poop disasters, which I've been through that already with him. The poop disasters when he was like a month old, 2 months old. So I've been through that with him. My big boy, he's so cute. I love you, Buck. Love this boy. He makes my morning and my evenings, like, as long as I see him at least once or twice a day, I feel good. Like, sometimes when I tell my husband, like, let's say the mornings, it's usually, like I said, maybe it'll happen like once a week, where the mornings he won't show up. He'll show up late. He'll end up showing up like when my husband's getting ready to go to work. My husband always sees him by the bucket eating when I just drop the food in his bucket because he doesn't come. I'd be like, babe, Buck didn't come. And my husband would be like, don't get scared. Don't worry. He's going to come. If he didn't come for breakfast, you know he's going to be there for dinner. I said, no, I know. But, you know, sometimes I get a little bit worried. A little bit. Just a tiny bit, you know. I don't want him to leave this forest because when he leaves this forest, you know, it's an open road. It's an open road with a main street, like a main road. So I get nervous. Like, you know, if he ever does walk out of this forest, you know, there's a main road outside of this forest. So I get nervous, you know. And that's why I never want him to leave. I want him to be safe. I always want him to be safe at all times. Right, my big boy? Mommy gets scared for you sometimes. I worry about him sometimes. Sometimes I know I don't have to worry because I know he's always good. He's in good hands. And I'm very big on, like, you know, like with the praying and stuff. I'm Catholic, so not to bring up religion or anything, but I'm a Catholic person, so I'm always praying to saints and stuff to keep Buck safe. I know I'm crazy. Like, I'll literally, sometimes when I sit here, I'll tell God or, like, my saints that I pray to, and I'll be like, please keep Buck safe. Like, whoever's Catholic, you know, like, when you're trying to find something and you can't find something, they say you pray to St. Anthony. You know how many times I did that when Buck didn't show up? And I used to call him. I used to pray to St. Anthony. Like, St. Anthony, help me find Buck. Bring Buck home. And it worked. Literally, after a couple of minutes, like, he would be here. Buck... Oh, of course he left his acorns. That's what makes me think he doesn't like the small acorns, like the big ones. Like, you see, those are all the crumbs from the big acorns that I got for him. So I'm starting to think that he likes the bigger acorns better than the smaller ones. All right, everyone, I'm gonna get going. I will be back later this evening with Buck's dinner video. I hope everybody has a great evening. I mean, a great evening, you hear me? Oh my God, I'm getting my times like mixed up. I hope everybody has a great day today. And me and Buck will be back later this evening. That's what I meant, for his dinner time. But he's doing good. He looks good. Look at that belly. Look at that belly. Buck is in good shape. He's in really good shape. Honestly, I would think he would be like really fat with the way I feed him, but I guess because I feed him very healthy food. Yeah, shake it off, boy. I think because he eats a lot of healthy foods, you know, because deers don't eat meat and stuff, you know, so that's why I think deers would never get fat from what they eat. Because, you know, they eat like greens and natural fruits and veggies. They don't eat meats. It's not like a bear, you know, like, or wolves and like other animals that they are meat eaters. Hi, baby. Come here. He's so cute. All right, everyone. I'm going to get going because I've been out here already for 15 minutes. Probably longer than 15 minutes because I was already here 10 minutes before I started recording. But it doesn't matter because the baby's taking a nap. My husband's watching him. My husband's a pro with him. And now, in the beginning, when my baby first started recognizing that, you know, he's like started getting attached to me, my husband's like, oh God, you're leaving. You're going to go feed Buck. Like, what if he cries for you? I'm like, babe, you'll be fine. Don't worry. But now my son is attached to him too, you know? He is the dad, so. We're doing good. Everybody's doing good. All right, everyone. I'll be back later today. Ciao for now.